decimating communities and pushing first responders to the brink. In California near Big Sur, 14 firefighters overrun by fast-moving flames, forcing them to deploy emergency shelters like these, their last line of defense. One responder in critical condition. Near Lake Oroville, flames burst through dry brush, barreling towards communities as 20,000 evacuated. Some lucky to be alive.
I thought I was going to die. There was fire 360 degrees around me.
Across California, skies shrouded with an ominous haze as more than 24 major fires wreak havoc in the region.
Crews have been chasing hotspots all day long, and when they can't get ahead of them, this is what happens. The home behind me is gone, and that's a fire truck ablaze.
Near San Diego, the infamous Santa Ana winds fanning the flames into nearby communities. In Washington, south of Spokane, an entire town nearly wiped off the map. And the unprecedented threat is growing. More than 30 million people are under red flag warnings. As searing heat, dead trees, and whipping winds turn the region into a furnace.
Here at the Creek Fire, where officially hundreds of structures have been destroyed, including this historic landmark, officials wouldn't be surprised if that number jumped into the thousands. Across California, crews are battling the second, the third, and the fourth largest wildfire in state history, all at the exact same time.
Psalm 9:17. The wicked shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forget God.
Now we're going to turn to those deadly wildfires that are raging up and down the West Coast. Oregon's governor now warning it could be the greatest loss of life and property from wildfires in that state's history.
And good morning, Rob. I want to give you a sense of what these fires do to a community like this. That is somebody's charred truck. Right here was a well-tended garden, and just around the bend here, I'm going to show you the remains of a child's bicycle. Now, we talk about how hot these fires burn. Well, hot enough to pulverize a rock. And with our camera up on the crane, I want to show you that this is not just a sliver of a neighborhood or one street, but vast swaths of Phoenix, Oregon look like this morning. Overnight, hundreds of wildfires, at least 8 dead, with fires ripping through 14 states. 3 bodies found in Butte County, California, after 2 fires there converged. It created explosive conditions. Another 12 people are unaccounted for, and several injured just outside of Sacramento. The North Complex fire rapidly growing into one of the largest in California's history. At its worst, it torched 1,000 acres every 30 minutes, sending thousands fleeing. In Oregon, where 48 wildfires are burning throughout the state, killing at least 3. One fire galloping through towns around Medford, Oregon, with ferocity.
This could be the greatest loss of human lives and property due to wildfire in our state's history.
This satellite image showing what Phoenix, just south of Medford, looked like earlier this week and today. From space, the entire West Coast smothered in smoke.
Oh my God, this looks really bad.
Tens of thousands of evacuees clogging roadways as they drove through that orange hellscape.
Medford is like completely shut down right now.
Firefighters stretched thin across the state, and in Medford we saw helicopters making dozens of drops. Across the state, many thousands now losing everything.
My wife passed away 5 years ago, and we came here to look for her ashes. Everything we have is here. We have nothing but this here, clothes on my back, and that's it. No food, no gas, no money, no nothing. We're starting from square one.
Tim Engelhardt and his family taking us with them to check on their home. The smoldering heaps almost unrecognizable.
A friend of ours had a house here, a couple friends, and it's so destroyed I can't even find where it was. I can't even point it out.
Then their house. They pick through the debris.
But I just can't believe that the whole thing is gone.
It had been his grandson Andre's first day of school, his prized possession, a keyboard he earned himself.
It was a special gift that he got for learning to ride his bike. So.
It was like a light up keyboard. Yeah. It's very cool, but it's just gone.
What we are witnessing is just a glimpse of what the 7-year tribulation will be like. A man, I believe, who is alive and well today, will soon come on the world's scene, seeming to have all the answers, and he will bring a false peace to the nations of the world. 3.5 years after this man comes on the world scene, his true intentions will become known. He will bring war the likes of this planet has never seen. And with war will come famine, pestilence, and death. The Bible refers to him as the Antichrist, and he will be welcomed by millions of those on earth not taken with the rapture. Unfortunately, his true identity will be known soon to those left behind, that his true intentions are death, destruction, and control. It is evident that planet Earth is in the time Jesus refers to as the birth pains. The world is seeing death, destruction, and despair at unprecedented levels. The events the world is suffering through right now, awful as they are, will only get worse. The Bible tells us in the last days, right before Jesus returns, there will be a time of severe distress this world has never seen or ever will see again, as we read in Matthew 24:21. For then there will be